A door? Looks familiar. Yep, it's the door Merlin magicked up. I don't know what it's saying about it should come straight here, because it's clearly a different door. If you saw the top of it, the markings were definitely different. But I guess they didn't really notice that. One thing I just noticed is that because Donald and Goofy are not in my party currently, if I do a dry form in one of these areas, I will have full dry form back when it starts. Ooh, interesting. Now, what do you think dry forms look like in this world?
Come on, he needs our help.
Now we got some fireballs to deal with and some shadows. Defeat all the Heartless while protecting the building. So we've got a bunch of shadows to worry about, and I believe a bunch of fireballs as well. We want to make sure that are dealt with swiftly. This one's pretty easy in terms of the chaos, because you only have to worry about one site, which is... And we got the cars, oh god. These cars are a pain in the butt. Dang it. Once they get down on four wheels, they are like impossible to deal with. God, I'm just... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Jump, Sora, jump! There we go, jeez. Okay, I need a cure. Heal! Alright, let's do it. Valid form, go! Oh! Well, then, I guess not. I guess we'll be doing this now. This is anti-form, which is a form that happens every so often you use too many dry forms. You'll turn into a dark, evil version of Sora, which has a very powerful, very costly kind of abilities. So, in anti-form, Sora takes a very dark look, and his attacks are very, like, Heartless-like, and he doesn't use a Keyblade. His attacks do more damage than you, but you, at the same time, take more damage. Unfortunately, we don't have a cutscene as Anti-Sora. I'm not really sure what Anti-Sora is or what its significance is, but it is there.
Hey.
It's possible that it was explained and recoded, and I'm not 100% sure, but it is there. And every time you do go into Anti-Form, the percentage chance that you'll go into Anti-Form again will drop. And every time you go into Valor or some of the other forms you'll get in this game, you will increase that chance. It is completely random.
It was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking. And start thinking of a way we can use it to our advantage.
Okay.
Now, perhaps I could give you one more chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You can count on me. So what do I do?
Patience, my dear. What have we here? Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of light. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost of care.
I love when villains who have already been defeated refer to everyone as fools or idiots or imbeciles or something like that. It's like, you lost. We beat you easily. There was no sweat. We had no trouble beating you. Yet you still think, we're so much better than you, obviously. We're the villains, right? Stupid Maleficent. Learn your place. Check your privilege. We're in the past. Sora's thinking, I think Donald's thinking, King Donald. Donald thinks big. Well, alrighty, we got one more door to deal with, and real quick. Oh, I don't have my drive form anymore. What the heck? I guess it did technically revert. Well, that sucks. Oh well, it's not like It's not like I really need the drive forms right now, because we're not leveling anything. I think my first time playing through the game, I really did not use drive forms a lot, just because I'm like, oh, I gotta save it for like the important fights, don't I? Just use them. Not really a big deal. They'll come back pretty quickly.
Come on, he needs our help.
This is Mickey's house, and I remember playing an old PC game when I was little about like you were in Mickey's house. What if that's still? What if I could play that again? That would be fun. Defeat all the Heartless while defending the furniture. So pretty much just attack all the little guys. There's nothing really much to it in that. A lot of X button happening here. A lot of X button. Yep, we're done. Oh, look at that smile. It's so precious. I'll probably have to split this episode up into two because I've just looked at my timer. It says 28 minutes. It's supposed to go into 30 minutes, or 20 minutes, not 30 minutes.
Listen well. On the other side of this portal, they're about to begin construction on that wretched castle. But until then, their treasured cornerstone of light lies unguarded, with all of its power still contained.
The cornerstone of light?
Yes. That cursed sphere is the very thing that prevents us from entering the castle.
Oh.
You know what must be done? Go then. Time to prove your worth. And don't dare to fail me again.
Don't fail her again. Let's see. That's it. I just gotta smash that cornerstone to smithereens. But first, I gotta go get my old vote back.
So if you couldn't already tell by the obvious voice, Pete's our problem to deal with. But we saw past Pete, and that wasn't Pete at all.
Still, something doesn't seem right.
The Pete we met here had kind of an attitude, but he didn't seem like a bad guy.
Well, now there we go.
Now that castle's as good as ours.
That's the Pete we know. Oh no! The cornerstone's gone.
They're gonna fill the castle with darkness. We gotta hurry.
Hey, hold it right there.
No way, small fry. I finally found the pipsqueak what stole my steamboat. Right, me. No, it wasn't me. I'm just somebody who looks like me.
Oh, which is it?
It's not that difficult, Sora. Come on now. It's because you spent your entire life on an island instead of going to school. Window of time map. That's kind of weird. Alrighty, so we have Pete to deal with. Now I want to talk a little bit about the concept of all this. So, Pete's here from the future, and he looks like Pete from the future, but we also have Pete from the past here. Donald and Goofy are here, and they look like the past themselves, not the future of themselves. But there's no sign of Donald and Goofy from the past. We're doing another, like, spitty conspiracy thing. How is it that we don't see head or tail of Donald and Goofy from the past? We see Mickey here. We don't see, like, Minnie or anything like that either. We just see all these other characters and Pete. And we've got past Pete and future Pete confronting each other. Isn't this kind of the definition of a paradox? Isn't that what these things are?
Wait! Shut up! Your future's on the line, Valley, so back off and give me the boat.
Jesus!
After him!
Alrighty, looks like we got ourselves a very unique boss fight coming up here. We've got to deal with Pete, who's on the steamboat. He's got the corner store light, and we've got to break open that box before Pete is able to escape. So we can reflect these little projectiles he's got going at us. Knock him on his head. There we go. And bonk. Okay. Now run to the end of the shoreline here and try to get over to where the box is currently hiding by grabbing onto this thing and attacking. Attack, attack, attack. Donald and Goofy should be able to use their projectiles to help you out a little bit. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Hang on. It says hang on. So you can do a little bit more attacking. This is a really easy fight, to be honest. There we go. Pete's still knocked out, Jesus. Come on, wake up, guy. At least make this a challenge. My drive meter's filling up as well. There we go, Otto did it. I don't think I've ever done that in one try before. I'm impressed with myself. I'm so good at this game.
You'll pay for this?
Ow. You know, guys, he might drown. Oh no, he's fine. No kidding. Jesus, Donald.
Donald, we'll come back for it later.
Pete's heading for the doorway.
So we gotta go chase after Pete right now. Finish our fight once and for all. And I think it might. Let me think. KH2 Worlds. This might actually be our final fight with Pete, to be honest. I remember. I don't really remember if there's any more fights with Pete later on. So, if you're not already used to Pete's sort of style, he's got the balls that he throws that are kind of explosives, and he's got the... Oh, I just saw that AP boost. Abilities. What is Donald? Fantasia! Oh! Donald has learned a limit. Oh my goodness. Which we will not be using. Dodge Slash? I want that. Let's equip that. That sounds cool. Not really sure what it is, but it sounds cool. Stock. You thought I was going to use that on Donald, didn't you? So Donald has a limit command now called Fantasia. Fantasia unleashes the Comet spell, which is kind of a cool limit command. It's alright. It's not as flashy as some of the other ones, but it does a lot of damage, for sure. But unfortunately, I don't really want to... I mean, I guess I can get rid of... Yeah, why not? We'll just do that. And then for Sora, we'll get rid of Trinity Limit, because we don't really need 2 limit commands, to be honest. And Trinity Limit is only useful in boss fights if you're just Sora, not really if you're the group, because you might as well just use one of their limit commands. Because it wastes a lot of Sora's AP, which is unnecessary. And it's much better for multiple enemies. Alright, so now we have past Pete getting into a bout with future Pete, and see if we can break up the fight a little bit and get in on this. Goodness.
You're still wet behind the ears.
Then try us.
So we gotta fight with Pete, and Pete's gonna help us, if that makes any sense. So both these guys act the same way as they did in their individual fights, in the fact that they will kind of do the thing. Oh, I had to silence my phone real quick. So I'm going to start the fight real quick by doing Donald's limit called Comet. What this does is lets you attack while allowing Donald to shoot his little comet things. So make sure getting all that's done. And then do Comet Rain will give a big, huge fireworks display. During the middle of a fight, Pete will switch over to the other areas, which we have to... You don't have to worry about defending, but just kind of think... Well, I guess we're not technically switched, are we? Do I have any potions that I can use? I'm trying to think, making sure because my health is a little bit low here. Ooh, I do have potion. Here we go. Thanks, guys, for throwing me cure items after I'd already done it. So, we can send regular Pete into future Pete in order to kind of stun him a little bit in kind of a weird, wacky fashion. Kind of weird. Let's do another Comet Rain real quick. Remember, you can attack while doing this by pressing. You do triangle to a bunch of regular attacks, and then continue attacking as well. Pete's kind of in a defensive position, so we can't really deal with him right now. I think he's trying to. Yeah, he's trying to change scenes. You can't really do anything when he's doing that. Do we still have the? Goodness, I think he's controlling the turrets. Come on, take him out. These guys are getting their butts handed to them. Come on, guys. Let's try not to oh my god, Donald. Donald's dead. Donald's dead, everyone. I'm gonna do a quick cure on them. For this part, you can just pretty much just do this all day. So dry form doesn't actually look any bit different than a regular thing. It's pretty much the same exact thing. So, if you're expecting something flashy or anything interesting, it's not. You just kind of look... You have a kind of faint reddish tint to you, and that's about it. That's it. That's all we got to deal with. It's a long fight. Not exactly an interesting fight, though. Or difficult.
It serves you right. Ow, 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 ow.
Did have to use a couple potions there, but that's fine.
Yeah, and stay out.
Yeah, I know.
It's interesting seeing the different keyblades rendered in like their cardboard cutout fashion in this world. I'd like to see what the other keyblades look like. I would like to see if someone was able to mod in other keyblades.
Would somebody tell me what's
Like in this cutscene, see what they would look like. See if they actually, if it actually would work using other keyblades.
Sora, that's a secret.
Secret? What kind of secret? Oh, never mind. Sorry I put you guys through all that trouble.
You only have 4 keyblades in this, at this point, or something like that. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4. I wonder what happens if you have other keyblades.
Steamboat, best little craft on river. My deckhand Mickey's late anyways.
And so our reward for helping old Pete is we get to drive his steamboat. This is young Pete. It's always a weird thing. Weird kind of syntax with time paradoxes here. Mickey. Such a scoundrel. So that's all for Timeless River. We get the monochrome keyblade, which is kind of a cool concept. Oh, it looks like a steam whistle. That's so cool. And the handle is a life preserver. I never noticed. I never actually looked at that keyblade close up before. Yeah, that's about it for this.
Guess we should head back.
Donald.
Oh, old school cartoon antics. How I do love thee. We did it!
By George, the lads have accomplished their mission.
Hooray! Let's have an acorn feast.
By George.
Welcome back. Because of your bravery, the castle is safe and protected again. Thank you so much for all you've done. Good work, you guys!
Now, boys, I hope you didn't do anything reckless while you were there.
Of course not. Daisy! Daisy, I'm back!
Who?
Daisy was in the first game, but she never had any lines.
Special sweetheart.
Really?
Donald, you forgot about our date again. You'd better have a good excuse this time.
But Daisy,
I know it's an important mission, but you could at least check in every once in a while.
Sure.
Donald?
Just be a minute.
Going somewhere?
Of course not.
Donald!
I don't understand these. I don't really understand what's going on here. Like, what is Donald actually planning to do by going back to the past? Well, the cornerstone of light was the key to a new world, isn't it?
Daisy, we need Donald for just a little longer.
How much longer?
Well...
I'll be back soon, Daisy.
Don't you worry, Queen Minnie. We'll return.
Please tell the king that we're still looking for him.
I will. See you soon.
Think wisely.
Think wisely. That's all for Disney Castle. And that's all for this episode. Ooh. I wonder what this does. See you next time.